Hey, I'm James. I'm the Chief Commercial and Product Officer at Seccl. So Seccl's product and engineering team has about 80 people in it. It represents about 50% of the company, so 50% of all people at Seccl work in product engineering. We're a technology business first and foremost, and that's why we're investing so heavily in the space.
So I'm Alex. I'm Group Product Manager here at Seccl for the Custody Tribe. First 6 months of 2025 have been very busy in product and engineering. We worked on a few different aspects, but mainly are enabling our ops to scale, as well as our business overall to scale.
Yeah, I think there's been 3 or 4 main areas of focus. We've been spending a lot of time on how we're processing transfers for our end customers. We know this is a particular pain point for the industry, where the customer experience, their first interaction with the platform, can sometimes be super painful due to transfers not being as smooth as possible and then not having the information that allows them to make them straightforward. As a result, we've delivered a whole host of features that help improve that experience. So we've got automated rejection codes now, which gives a much clearer update to both the end investor and or an advisor, if applicable, about what the status of the transfer is. You can now submit partial SIP transfers through our tech on an automated basis, and you can also upload manual transfers straight into our product. We've also spent time, building out functionality for our advised customers, so we can now take fees on transfers. We've recently released joint accounts and also corporates and trusts, and we've made enhancements to our CGT reporting and tax packs.
A feature I'm the most proud of for my team is Raise Straight. I think it's a great feature that can be used by both fintech and advisory firm and enable us to now being able to sell both a quantity and an amount. We are an API first firm, so everything we build is first for the API. For a feature that needs to have a UI component, we also build a UI. It's generally released into 2 phases, so the API will be released first and then the UI will be released after.
We don't have a kind of bolted on API that we build after the fact, or it's not that some of our technology is only available on our user interface. We're really keen to enable firms and empower them to use our API to the best of their abilities. Our firms know their customers best, and they can customize their experience by integrating into the API.
So the pace that the product and engineering team move at Seccl is very fast. So we do release in general 9 times a day. The product team specifically, they are working on maybe 4 to 5 features at different stages of the process at the same time.
Yeah, I think this is a real edge for us. You know, leaders in the space from a technology perspective talk about fortnightly delivery cycles. I think we have a view that just isn't good enough anymore. We want multiple releases on demand per day, with over 1,000 deploys already taking place in 2025. And I think we'll only see that pace improve as we go into the second half of the year.
In the next 12 to 18 months, a lot of things are going to happen at Seccl. We're going to focus quite heavily on scalability, but there is other key features that I think are going to be quite exciting for our firms. In the custody side, for example, we're going to look into guilds, which is something that have been requested quite heavily. We're also looking at intraday trading, for example, further improvement to our transfer capability, both on the transfer in and on the transfer out. So yeah, it's going to be very exciting, I think.